ओके बच्चों, आज हम एक्सरसाइज 2.2 करेंगे, बट बिफोर डूइंग दिस 2.2 वी शुड नो व्हाट आर द सम ऑफ जीरोज एंड प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोज ऑफ ए quadratic polynomial. Okay, from their coefficients. So let us take one equation, that is quadratic polynomial, not equation, quadratic polynomial. Let us, this is ax square plus bx plus c, where suppose a is not equal to 0, because if a equal to 0 then this term will go 0 and this will not be a quadratic polynomial. So let us take a is not equal to 0, and let us suppose there are two values of x on which this polynomial goes to 0. Those are called zeros of the polynomial. Okay, let us present them by alpha and beta, जिसको हम x1 x2 भी बोल सकते हैं या सिंपली x भी बोल सकते हैं, बट हमें पता है बिकॉज द डिग्री ऑफ दिस पोलिनोमियल इज 2, दैट्स वाई देयर विल बी 2x, two values of x, two values of variable. So let one is alpha and another is beta are the zeros of this polynomial. Means x, ये जो दो वैल्यूज़ हैं, these are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, मतलब इनकी वैल्यूज़ आप अगर इसमें डालेंगे तो this will go to 0. Now we know that when these are two zeros, so we know that x minus alpha and x minus beta, these will be the two factors. ये हमने क्लास 9 में पढ़ा था. If we have zeros then we can make two factors like this. उसको x में से आप सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दीजिए, those will be the factors. अगर मैं इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करूं then that will also be factor of this polynomial, or we can say x minus alpha, x minus beta is also a factor of this. और अगर ये इसका फैक्टर है मतलब इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करने से इसके बराबर आ जाएगा, अगर उसमें हम कुछ कांस्टेंट टर्म साथ में मल्टीप्लाई कर दें, दैट मीन्स a इज एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी एक्स प्लस सी. दिस पॉलिनोमियल कैन बी रिटन एज x माइनस अल्फा x माइनस बीटा इंटू k. k इज सम कांस्टेंट. सो ये जो फैक्टर है उसमें जो अगर मैं कोई कांस्टेंट k मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं तो वो इस ओरिजिनल के बराबर हो जाएगा. नाउ लेट अस सिंप्लीफाई दिस, k एक्स स्क्वायर, और इधर हम कर देते हैं अल्फ़ा इंटू एक्स, सॉरी पहले मैंने इसको इससे मल्टीप्लाई किया, अब मैंने इसको इससे मल्टीप्लाई किया तो अल्फ़ा एक्स आ गया. लेट आई मल्टीप्लाई दिस माइनस beta x and then this plus alpha beta, right? So this can be written as k x square, ये दोनों सेम है, इसमें से x कॉमन हम ले सकते हैं, सो माइनस अल्फ़ा प्लस बीटा हो जाएगा बिकॉज आई टेक माइनस कॉमन, देन x प्लस अल्फ़ा बीटा, राइट? So this is k times x square. If you see this, this is what? This is sum of the zeros. Alpha plus beta is what? This is sum. Plus means sum. So this is sum of zeros. Alpha plus beta plus this is nothing but product of zeros. Alpha beta, right? Is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, or you can write them k x square minus alpha plus beta x into k plus alpha beta into k. Open this bracket. Here ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, now compare these two. ये एक्स स्क्वायर वाला और ये एक्स स्क्वायर वाला टर्म कंपेयर करेंगे तो यहाँ से हमें क्या मिलेगा, k इज इक्वल टू ए इज इक्वल टू के. Similarly if I compare these two terms, सो ये x से x को कंपेयर करें तो ये वाले जो बचा हुआ रिमेनिंग चीज़ें हैं वो b के बराबर हो जाएंगी। तो b इज इक्वल टू अल्फ़ा प्लस बीटा इंटू के और साथ में ये माइनस साइन। देन इफ कंपेयर दिस एंड दिस तो होल टर्म इज इक्वल टू होल टर्म, बिकॉज यहाँ पे कोई कॉमन टर्म नहीं है। सो c इज इक्वल टू अल्फ़ा बीटा के। ओके, नाउ सी, इसके बाद हम इसको थोड़ा सा और इधर करते हैं। सो हेयर ये हमने तीन टर्म्स मिल गई, a इज इक्वल टू के, b इज इक्वल टू दिस एंड c इज इक्वल टू दिस। नाउ लेट अस टेक सम रेशियो। व्हाट इज b बाई a? दिस डिवाइड बाई दिस। सो b बाई a, इस टर्म को मैंने इस टर्म से डिवाइड कर दिया, तो इधर भी डिवाइड करेंगे ये वाली टर्म, माइनस अल्फ़ा प्लस बीटा के डिवाइडेड बाय दिस के। ओके, के कैंसिल विद के, सो दिस मीन्स व्हाट रिमेनिंग, b बाई a इज इक्वल टू माइनस अल्फ़ा प्लस बीटा विद होल ब्रैकेट, और वी कैन से b by a if I multiply with minus I whole equation alpha plus beta, and this is what, this is nothing but sum of zeros. A plus b is what, a is 0 and b is also 0, so two zeros, and this is sum of these two zeros, and that is equal to minus b by a. So this is the formula for sum of zeros. Sum of zeros of a quadratic polynomial is given by formula b by a. Then take another ratio, c by a, this divided by this. So this is alpha beta k upon k, k cancel with k, or you can say now alpha beta is equal to c by a. Now what is alpha beta? Alpha beta is nothing but product of zeros, is equal to c by a. So these are the two formula, sum of zeros and product of zeros by coefficients. What is ABC? These are the coefficient of the equation which we have taken in the starting. We have taken ax square plus bx plus c, okay, where a is not equal to 0, ये हमने लिया था. So a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term of quadratic polynomial, right? So these two formula you have to remember. These will be used for solving this exercise. Okay, यहाँ पे first question is find the zeros and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficient in this quadratic polynomial. Let us take what is a here? A is nothing but the coefficient of x square. There is no number, so we will assume that it is 1. A is equal to 1. What is b? B is the coefficient of x, that is minus 2. And what is c? C is the constant term, that is minus 8. Whenever there is minus sign, you have to take also minus sign. This is c, right? Now let us take again the same equation, x square minus polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. Now we have done in class 9 middle term splitting method, in class 8 also. So by that we will solve this equation, this polynomial, and we will find two zeros. X square, this can be written as 4x plus 2x minus 8. We know this method, we have done this in earlier classes also. Now take x common, so x minus 4. Here we can take 2 common, x minus 4. So x plus 2 and x minus 4 will be 2 factors. And for finding zeros, we can say this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. So x minus 2 equal to 0 or x minus 4 equal to 0. So from here x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 4. Okay, one thing, this is plus and this is minus. Now how we can verify the relation between zeros and coefficient. These are the zeros, we can say this is alpha minus 2 and this is beta 4. These are two zeros, we can represent them with alpha and beta. Now we know sum of zeros. So sum of zeros is nothing but adding these two, that is minus 2 plus 4, what is that is 2. So this is the sum of 0 plus 2. But we also know from formula which we have done in the earlier lecture, so that sum of 0 is given by minus b by a. We have learned this formula, and see here, this is minus, what is b? B is minus 2. So minus 2 upon what is a is 1. So this is minus into minus plus 2, 2 upon a, that is 2. Now if you see, we have find out sum of zeros using two methods. First, directly adding these, that is sum, that is 2, and by another formula using coefficients ABC, and that formula also gives us 2. So both values are equal, that means this is verified. Similarly, we can verify product of zeros. Now product of zeros, one is directly from here, these are two zeros, so make a product of their product will be minus 2 into 4, that is minus 8. And also by formula we know product of zeros is equal to c by a. So what is c? C is minus 8 upon a is 1, so that is also minus 8. So these are again both are equal. So now this you can say product of zeros and sum of zeros both are equal, either by directly or using by formula, that means they are verified. Okay, let us take another example. 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. Okay, here see what is ABC. A is equal to 6, coefficient of x square. B is equal to minus 7n, this one, because we take this here, or coefficient of x is minus b, b. So x is here and this will be b, and c is equal to minus 3. So you can write this like this also. Okay, now use middle terms splitting method. So 6x square and this will be minus 9x plus 2x minus 3. Okay, how you can do this? 6 into 3 18, and when you make prime factors of 18 you will get some sets, and from there you can get the clue 9 and 2. We have done this in class 8 and 9, so you can see from there. Now this is taking LCM, taking common from these two, that is 3 and x. So what is remaining? 2x minus from here 3, you take common 1, 2x minus 3. So one factor will be 2x minus 3 common, and another factor is 3x plus 1. Okay, now again for finding zeros, these two should be 0. So 2x minus 3 equal to 0, or x is equal to from here 3 by 2, and from here 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1 upon 3. So this is alpha and this is beta, minus 1 by 3 beta, and this is 3 by 2 alpha. Okay, now again the same thing, verification. Sum of zeros, first you do directly this plus this, 3 by 2 plus and minus 1 by 3, right? So using LCM we can do this and we will get answer as 7 by 6, right? Then by formula we also know, but sum of 0 is given by minus b by a. This is from formula. So what is b here? Minus 7, so minus into minus 7 divided by a, that is 6. So again this is 7 by 6. Now if you see, both are equal, that means they are verified. Okay, similarly product of zeros, product directly 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3, 3 cancelled, that is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. And from formula, C sum of zeros is equal to C by, sorry, product, this is product of zeros, product of zeros C by A. So C is here minus 3 upon A is 6, cancel करेंगे, so this is again minus 1 by 2. So both are again same, so this is also verified. So in this way, if both are equal by both the method, then that is verified. Okay, one more question, t square minus 15. Okay, this is also a quadratic equation, but it doesn't have middle term, so we can write this as t square minus, right, and we can say 0 into t minus 15. If we write this in this form, then also no problem. This is with square term, with this is 1 power and this is constant term. So here we can say a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0 and c is equal to minus 15. Okay, we can deduct a, b, c from this equation. Now we take this equation again, we can write t square minus 15 equal to 0. Why? Because we want to find out zeros of this equation, so we can put this equal to 0, then we can find the zeros. We have done such type of question in class 9 also. So t square is equal to 15, or t is equal to under root 15, that means plus under root and minus under root, both will be the answer of this t. So alpha is equal to, suppose plus 15, and beta is equal to minus 15. These are the two roots with the under root. Okay, these are two zeros of this polynomial. Now verification part. First sum of zeros, first directly this plus this, under root 15 plus minus under root 15. So what will be answer? 0. Now by formula also, my marker is not working, also sum of zeros is given by minus b by a, right? What is minus b? B is 0, so minus 0 upon a is 1, that is 0. So you can see here 0 and this also 0, so both are verified. Now product of zeros. So product of 0 is given by, first directly 15 under root 15 into minus under root 15. So this will under root cancel, that 225 होगा उसका, अगर आप वैसे आप करते हैं, otherwise this is 15 with minus sign. Okay, now we know the formula, product of zeros, c by a. What is c? C is minus 15 upon 1, that is again minus 15. So both are same, that means verified. Okay, question number 2 is find a quadratic formula with given numbers as sum and product of zeros respectively, 1 by 4 and minus 1. Okay, so we know when we derive the formula for sum of zeros and product of zeros, we come across one formula for the quadratic polynomial, that is given by k x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. ये हमने वहाँ पे किया था, यहाँ पे अल्फ़ा प्लस बीटा था, यहाँ पे अल्फ़ा इंटू बीटा था. सो मैंने वहाँ पे आपको समझाया था कि हाउ वी कैन राइट दिस इज एज सम ऑफ जीरोज एंड दिस इज प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोज. सो वी विल यूज द सेम formula for forming the quadratic formula here. So k x square sum of zeros means this is given as sum of zeros. Here the two numbers are given as sum and product of zeros respectively. That means first is sum of zeros and second is product of zeros. So 1 by 4, this is sum of 0 into x plus product of 0 is minus 1, right? So this is k x square, this is minus 1 by 4x minus 1. Now you have to choose the value of k in such a way that this will become a equation without having denominators. Okay, so you can take any value of k. Suppose I take 4, then 4 cancelled, or we can take also 8, we can say 16, whatever you want, but we want generally simple numbers such that this and this, the highest number in the denominator may cancel. Suppose I take k is equal to 4, so this will be, when you multiply 4 to whole equation, 4x square, ये 4 इंटू दिस 4x स्क्वायर, और जब यहाँ पे 4 आएगा 4 and 4 कैंसल्ड, सो माइनस x and this will be minus 4, 4 into 4 into 4 like that. So this is your quadratic polynomial, right?